Mic check. Mic check. There it is. Looks good on my end. Let's go. Session officially begins here, 9:30 open. Let's look at what I'm looking at here. I can see we pretty much had a ton of accumulation down here. We have this sweep at the low, right? And then as soon as we push up and take out this high, we fill in this bearish imbalance up here. You see price start to slow down. And this is the sell-off I was anticipating yesterday. It waited until 1:30 to kick in. But now that I see that sell-off kick in and then I see price try to bounce and take this high and then fail, naturally I'm thinking, all right, this looks like we're going to start breaking lower. All right, we close through these lows here and we offer this bearish leg here. So I like this leg right here for a continuation lower. And then right off the bat at the open, you can see we have a 30-minute SMT with the pre-market where ES fills in this gap. NASDAQ is not able to. And then we have this draw here from this move up. So if we're bearish naturally, right, I want to see price trade towards this low. And I'll look for a trade into maybe even this weekly open here. And then potentially this previous week low. As you guys know, I'm a lot more bearish than bullish. So naturally, I'm expecting this week to finish bearish. If we look at this weekly candle, I believe it is bullish currently, yes. So because this candle's still looking bullish, I'm looking for a flip back lower. And maybe we get it, maybe we don't. But I think I have to lean more bearish here. Let's see if we can get this flip. I'm watching NASDAQ. NASDAQ is a lot weaker currently, so also YM should give us a clean. Oh, there it is. Look at YM. YM's already taken out that previous daily low. So that might be an issue. Price may want to bounce off of this. We'll see. But this is the same level that we were targeting. We are targeting on NASDAQ. Let's see. 30-minute chart, 5-minute chart. From 9 to 9:30. Yeah, so price is chilling right now. You got this bullish formation here. Yeah, this might, if this level holds after this sweep, then naturally you want to see price try to fill something up above. Maybe this midnight price here hasn't been mitigated yet before going lower. We'll see how price closes here, but I would hope to see lower here. Let's see if we can start breaking structure right now. So we tap into this bearish level here. Nice drive into it. Start this new 30-minute candle. You see the immediate rejection off of it. I'm looking for a market structure shift through this low. And that'll start the selling procedure. All right. Let's see if we get that. Hmm. Whoa, look at that, bro. All right, so what's the news looking like right now? What is the news looking like right now? So looking at the news, we had okay, nice. So we're pulling back here. We get the market structure shift. I want to see price offer. Oh, this might just dump here, kid. We have unemployment claims coming in lower than expectations. We have 10 a.m. news, pending home sales. So a lot going on here. A lot going on here. Let's see if we can make this play off of this short. This is tough. I would want to see price pull back at least to this black line here, or back at least to retest this 930 open price. You know, you don't want to get faked out here with this sharp move lower. We tap into this weekly open. We could see a decent bounce here just to waste time. So you want to be careful here. If it takes off, I'll just let it take off. But the bias was extremely clear for me at least. I just need a clean entry. I'm looking to enter somewhere around this black line before we take out this low. Come on, kid. Let the games begin, eh? I think it's gonna run. You got a nice fair value gap here, and it looks like this gap is gonna hold, but just have to sit back here and wait and see. I need a optimal entry up in here. That way I can cover this high, like 50, 60 points here. And then if that level holds for me, I can target this low here. Whoa. There goes that spike higher. All right, let's see what happens here. Do we get some rejection from this level here? Lots of rejection so far. I may not get the entry that I want, so I'm going to be ready to enter with a tighter stop. Let's see. The rejection is nice right now. Oh my goodness. I need a bearish candle close. This wick rejection is nice, but I just need a bearish candle to close here. 24,819. It's tough. Don't do that. Do not do that. This is tough. It may force you to. I might miss this, guys. The wick is nice, but dang, bro. I may miss this. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone now. If this level right here breaks, it's over with. This is the type of rejection you want to see, but for me, I like to see price push up, retest it, and then give you some sort of bearish closure. And if I take this bear, maybe I could try that. If we close bearish here, I don't mind trying that. And then just put my stop tight up above this high right here. That'll be 38 points, add 10 points, make it 12 points, 50 points there. And then maybe just target this previous daily low instead. We'll see here. 10 seconds left here. You're going to get a nice closure here. Looks like 24.78. 24.797. All right, yeah, I got to short this. Let's see. 50 points. 50 points is 5 micros. Let's see if we can get another flip back bearish here, and then 24.797. 24.797. It's not a terrible trade idea. Let's see if this flips back bearish here. Yeah. Short me on that. Oh, it didn't feel me. Oh, it's not working. What's wrong with the... Is it working for you guys? Bro, come on, bro. What is happening right now? It is not feeling me, kid. One second. Let me try to reset this. Oh my goodness, bro. This is crazy, bro. What is wrong, bro? It is not working for me right now. And I don't understand why. Something went wrong. Give it a moment and try again. Yeah, bro. Well, doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to trade. Failed to close, failed to open, failed to close, failed to open. Something went wrong. What is going on, bro? What is going on, kid? Oh my goodness. So strange. Um, I'm not sure what the case is here. But good thing it didn't work, right? Because it looks like the market is ripping higher right now. Oh my goodness, bro. Why won't it let me? Yeah, let me just restart trading view. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening right now on my end, but looks like the charts are simply not registering right now. Massive nuke candle pushing back into this range here. It looks like we're just retesting this order block, if you ask me. But let me try this. Let me just try to trade on Trade of 8 instead. This is where you want your stop. A strong close back up under here. I'm going to try this short. Yeah, and then just cover the highs. Oh my goodness, bro. Some stuff is crazy. Yeah, you got to short this, kid. You got this, kid. Let's see. 65 points would be. Yeah, I'm going to type this up. 65 points would be 4 micros. Bro, this is so lame, bro. It's like it won't even let you get anything clean. What is happening right now, bro? I can't even get into a trade. Unbelievable, bro. Bias is definitely bearish. This is the reaction you want to see. You see that first sell signal here. And then all price does is push back up to retest this 6 a.m. price for whatever good reason. Who knows? And then you see price trade lower. Super aggressive lower here. 24,820. If price can push back up into here, I'll try that short. ES is giving you a better feel. Yeah, ES is giving you this feel here. Oh, wait, we took out that level already on ES, huh? We did. We hit the draw on ES. And you're seeing price show some very strong reactions here. Oh, my goodness. What's YM doing at this low? Oh, yeah. We hit the level on ES. I didn't even notice. That's going to be That's gonna make it a bit more tricky here. And then we have this weekly open. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna chill here. I don't wanna short this anymore. If you notice, yeah, we've already hit the target, which would have been that swing low. If price wants to bounce off of this, it definitely can. And we still have this weekly open protecting price right now over here on NASDAQ. So we have SMT off of this low now. So I'll wait for 10 o'clock here. And maybe the broker issues will start to settle. Yeah, I'll wait till 10 o'clock here. Bias was correct, but as you can see, the price hits that level before I could even think about getting in. YM takes it out. Nice rejection. Previous daily low swept. And then you have ES taking it out as well. Nice rejection. Break structure over here. So yeah, I'm more interested to see what happens at 10 o'clock. Even though I still think we go a lot lower today, you got to respect that reaction there. 5-minute chart. Yeah. Chop fest at the open. I almost got chopped. It wouldn't let me get in my position. And it becomes strange, right? Because we noticed NASDAQ is weaker than ES, right? However, NASDAQ hasn't taken out this low yet. ES has. And then ES ends up pushing back to the high, showing you that ES is still stronger. I think this goes lower, bro. I really do. I think logically speaking, NASDAQ should be able to take out this low as well. We got that previous daily low still available. This is what I would think here. We got a clean 5-minute profile. We tap into it. We break structure. We push back up. We're rejecting this level. Yeah, if you ask me, I would say we're probably gonna dump. I might want to take this, guys. Let's see. Break a structure, fair value gaps holding up. This 1-minute order block is your key here. You're getting SMT above it, which we expect from ES. ES is going to be a little bit more bullish. If I clean up these indicators, you'll see it clean. Tap into the zone, break structure, pull back. Black line is pretty much where you want to be short underneath it. You're seeing price rally to the highs here, but you're also seeing NASDAQ fail to break the highs so far. And you're seeing ES offer manipulation, SMT. Tap into it, break structure, pull back, sweep the highs. So yeah, if you ask me, it still looks pretty bearish. Who knows what price is waiting for though? 24,819, 65-point stop, 4 micros. I'm gonna type this up. I like that short if we can get back under there. 24,820. And simply off the concept that we got a clean sell signal and NASDAQ hasn't taken out these lows yet. And NASDAQ is supposed to be weaker than ES. Clearly, right? ES continues to make new highs. NASDAQ won't. 820. If we get a strong closure down in here again, I'll try that. I'll send that out for VIP. 65. And then TP will literally be that previous daily low. Stop, boy. What are you doing? TP would be that previous daily low. As long as we stay within this zone here, we start breaking out of here, then that's gonna flip the script. And you just wait for price to show a little more bearishness. But this right here is beautiful. This profile in here is beautiful. You're seeing a lot of manipulation higher, but I'm still not sold on the buys if we can maintain this range for NASDAQ. If we start closing through these highs here, then all right, the buyers are taking over. I would love to see a nice SMT again and then flush like we just saw. 24,820. TP would be 120 points, break even at this low. Let's see if we get that. That'll be a clean profile, lots of manipulation, lots of chop. People don't really know which way price is going. It's showing you this upside. Uh-oh, it might actually take it out, huh? Let's see, no entry yet. I'm waiting for a flip back underneath this 930 price. We're tapping into that gap for ES now, so maybe that's the catalyst for lower. We have this 30-minute candle about to close. It looks very strong. If we look, has price flipped anything? It has. So yeah, if it wants to go bullish here, we would just need to see a closure through here, and that'll be it. And you can start marking out your bullish. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Somehow this is bullish right now. Like I mentioned, maybe it's because we take out these lows on ES, and that makes no sense, bro. You can't make sense for these buys, especially because NASDAQ didn't take out the low and ES did. Makes no sense, bro. ES has been the one making highs the entire time. So if anything, NASDAQ should have been the one to take the low and ES should have been the one that fails to take the low. And then here we are slamming right back into bearish territory. Yeah, if we get back underneath here, kid, I like the short still. NASDAQ is just refusing to give you that, that big move higher. 24,820, 65-point stop. I'll go like 24,830, 65-point stop. Something like that. YM, what are you up to over here, kid? Bullish candle close. We're about to get a doji style candle right now. But then that bullish candle, 9 to 930. This was bearish. All right, boom, we tap into it. And then now we have this 10 o'clock candle about to open. Notice we closed through one down close candle here. And then you have this candle right here. Boom, 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 boom. This would be your bearish. Yeah, this looks bullish now. It's refusing to go lower. There we go. All right, now that we start closing through these highs, now you start looking for higher. And you say, all right, what could stop price? Price is moving a little bit too fast. Maybe price taps into these price points here, midnight price right here, and then sends price lower. This was a really clean setup. That's the scary part. We had a beautiful 930 order block. Tap into it, break structure, pull back, show resistance off the body level here, this black line. And then the weekly open completely dominates this move. Okay, with that move higher, we're going to see some beautiful down close candles being flipped. There it is. So that's your bullish area of interest. Anything within here is fair play for higher. But I don't really think we're gonna be bullish, bro. We keep getting this same profile where price just runs higher at the open, runs higher, it doesn't give you a chance to get in, and then it just free falls and wipes it all out. Like, bro, it keeps doing the same thing. So we'll see what 10 o'clock does here. Starting to look like we're just going to maybe retest midnight. Notice we have these order blocks sitting right here at midnight price. Beautiful area for a short if we can reject here. All right, cool. Here we go. 10 o'clock is here. Beautiful bullish profile sitting right here. I will say we didn't close a 5-minute candle above here. So I'm going to keep my eyes on this black line. We get underneath this black line. That's probably going to be short protocol. And I'm watching for a market structure shift to go higher. But we'll see. Look at this. Oh my goodness. YM still looks bearish. We have the YM, boom, 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 5-minute chart. Oh no, it still looks pretty bullish as well. You can argue both sides here. Yeah, you can argue both sides there. Tapping back into here, let's see if we get that market structure shift. You really want to see price dig a little deeper and then show you a market structure shift. That way you're like, all right, for sure. I like buys here, but the tap and go method is not for me. Not for me whatsoever. Bum, 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 bum. So let's look at this down close candle here. What happened? Price breaks, pushes down into it, makes a new high, pulls back. First 15 minutes here. If you're bullish, you want to see price get above this red line here. So far, just a little bit too much chop, right? You can see price trying to go higher, but we are in bearish territory once again. We take out these relative equal highs, all the overnight highs. Well, not even. Still got a lot more to go for overnight highs, huh? We got midnight price up here. I'm thinking at least midnight should get hit, right? So maybe we catch a quick scalp higher. Yeah, quick scalp higher may be the play. 5-minute chart, 45. All right, yeah. So with this 5-minute retest here, you see price driving to it. We get above the red line. Let's see if we can get a retest of it. But this is like, it's moving too fast, kid. But I'm seeing other people say they have trade of 8 issues also, so crazy, bro. Yeah, we're chilling. Off she goes, straight into that midnight level. Now I think we should start getting some short pressure here. Lots of imbalances up above being filled. 15-minute. Yeah, I like this order block right here. And then there's a fair value gap up above it, just in case price wants to sweep into that. That works for me. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I like that. I will want to see price start showing some bearish 5-minute closures in this area, and then I'll look for the short. Let's see if Trade of 8 is working. 1 second here. Crazy. Let's see if Trade of 8 is working. 1 second here. Boom, boom, boom. Log in. Log in. So nope. Still not working, bro. What is going on, bro? Boom, boom, man. I guess I'm not trading today. Guess I will not be trading today, huh? Bro, this is so. I don't get it. It's like if it's not Project X, now it's Tradeovate. I don't know, bro. I don't know, kid. It's still not working for me. So, but at least we're seeing this bearish pressure step up. Bearish pressure stepping up here. Ooh, yeah. I love how we got this quick tap, right? You get this tap and go type of effect here. And then you tap into bearish territory. So this is generating like this low resistance liquidity down below. And with that, I want to see price start generating 5-minute bearish candles and respecting those bearish candles. And I'll start looking for a short. It's gonna take a little bit of time here. Look at YM. Nice rejection off of the highs. So yeah, we're chilling here for the next few minutes. Maybe price will start chopping here, give Trade of 8 a chance to cooperate. Let's see if I do one contract, what happens? Nothing. Crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh well. So yeah, what I'm looking for, a nice flip back bearish. We haven't taken out this low yet on NASDAQ. We push back into this midnight order block. Nice rejection so far. No market structure shift on the lower time frame yet. So that's what I'll be looking for. Notice, like I said, we already mitigated this area and we make a new high. Oh, there goes something. Will it close? Nope. Come on, close this. Oh my goodness. It won't close it. There it is. Oh, okay. So maybe it's slowly picking up some functionality here. But yeah, we mitigate this level, tap into this bearish level, sweep out a lot of internal highs here. I would love to see lower, man. So a market structure shift through here with a nice strong bearish close would be perfect for me. All right, here we go. 10:30. So if we're just paying attention to how price is maneuvering, you see this 10, I'm sorry, 9:30 to 10 o'clock candle offers a beautiful move to the upside, but we tap and mitigate this level, tapping into bearish pressure, and now we're seeing this battle between this level and this upper level here. All right, so with that, all I want to know is how does price respond to these bearish candles? This is tough right now because these bullish candles haven't really been broken. So the bearish candles are low key not a threat. All right, when I see bearish candles, I want to see bearish candles close through bullish candles. And you see these wicks, prices closing right at the wick. ES does close through a couple times. Just makes it difficult when you see price stuck in a range like this. You got this 10 a.m. 5 minute candle, price is stuck within this range. So there's no way to know if we're truly bullish or bearish until we start breaking this range and retesting it, right? So really not much to do here. Really not much to do here. And look at this. Right to the back, right back to these. This is trash, guys. Be careful in this, man. I know a lot of traders are struggling here. Wow, bro. So what are we seeing? We see this green level get tapped into, accumulate, sweep. Here you see this is tough. You're getting multiple market structure shifts back to the upside. YM bullish as well from the same level, right? We tap into it. Yeah, this looks like it's going to keep running higher. It's just hard for me to buy it, right? Once we mitigate here and then make a new high, that changes everything. Price can pull back into here and dump if it wants to. Right now, it looks like it's playing bullish, but I would rather wait for a short, guys. I'm not even gonna entertain the buys too much. A good thing we know what an A plus short looks like, so we're not shorting this right now. Just waiting for price to actually give you a bearish signature on the 5 minute, and then from there I'll be able to find a short. But I don't want to be buying this. It's tough though because we are pushing. We did tap into midnight. We did pull back into here. Tap into midnight, pull back, accumulate, sweep. Now we're breaking structure. You put in a new low, now you're making a new high. All right. So with that move, it's like, okay, if we tap into midnight, we pull back into here and we break structure again, that's telling you that price is pretty bullish here. But I have nothing to enter off of here. No order blocks in this leg higher, no nothing. So I'll just let this go without me. 10:30. So remain patient. Not much has happened so far. So we'll see what happens in the next hour or two. I'll be on stream until 12:30. So far, February has been very inconsistent with the setups. Some days you get really good setups. Other days it just takes off without you. Like yesterday, this was ridiculous. And what did I say was going to happen? It's amazing. I said we wanted a retest of this level. We did not get a retest before these highs were taken out. So the first thing that comes to my mind is we're gonna short, and it may short way through these lows. What do you know? Price finds its high here, and it shorts all the way back down into this same level that needed to be hit. Right. So it's almost easy to read. The hard part with trading is getting the proper entry price. And that's the battle every single day. Because like I say, some days it could run away. Some days it could chop and never give you a chance to enter it. Like if you wanted a short, you had to wait until about 1:30, 2 p.m. yesterday to get your short. Right. Or it'll simply just manipulate. Like this is manipulation. I don't really think this is bullish, but it keeps going higher, right? If you look at the structure, we sweep this high, we break structure. The moment we break structure and pull back, we actually broke structure right here. So you see this high at 955, we take out these. The moment we break structure, you anticipate a pullback. And the moment this pullback makes a new high, that move right here mitigates this entire setup. So there'll be times where you'll see this happen and then price will be satisfied and then you'll see it dump through, continue. Right. So the fact that price did tap into here and makes a new high, that kills the buy scenario for me. And I'm looking for something like this right here, right? Where you get a push and then you get a pullback to show you that price is bullish, but it hasn't taken this high yet. So you can look for buys in here until this high is taken, knowing that once this high is taken, price is likely to find something in here and then sell off. So you don't want to be buying it after that high is taken. Same thing with the shorts, right? The ES move, once ES takes out this low, it's like, oh, the shorts are probably gonna be a bad idea if we can break this high. Sure enough, price breaks the high right after taking this low. It's a scam, bro. Like the way the markets are built, it's a scam. It's built to take out, to give you a push towards highs and lows. And then from there, you have to pay attention to how price responds because price will take out a high or a low and sharply reverse, or price will take out a high and a low and continue. And that's where you have to figure out what signature moves you're looking for once a high or low is taken. If we go to the lower time frame, let's see what price offered here. We took out this low right here, and then we immediately rebalance into this bearish gap, fail to go lower, and then invert that gap. With that inversion, you see price slowly bleed higher, slowly trend upwards. Yeah, so we take out these internal highs, and you see price chop around here, rebalance this bullish gap, close through it, bounce back up. And this right here is what you call accumulation at its finest. So that's why I'm really not even interested in the 1 minute chart right now. We're just chilling. This is tough, bro. It's tough to watch stuff like this. I'd much rather be doing something else. 10 a.m. to 10:30, pure accumulation. If you had to grade this candle, you would say that we have bullish 5 minute closures. Price is unable to close through those bullish candles. And then you have these bearish candles where price was unable to close through the bearish candles as well. And then finally, you get this new 30-minute candle open, and then we close through a few bearish candles here. So it's like, all right, maybe this is where price would like to continue higher. maybe, but I like to wait for the bigger picture, which would be a new 30-minute candle to close and make this setup a lot cleaner. So that's what I'm gonna wait for. I'll wait for 11 o'clock. I'll type it up here for you guys, and then I'll come back and check the charts at 11. Let's see. All right, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna make it easier on myself and check the charts in about 20 minutes. And then at 11 o'clock, hopefully things are a lot clearer for whichever way price wants to trade. Doesn't even matter, up or down, just make it clear. Right now this is not much to work with. All right, cool. Order, yes, cool. I'll check back in 20 minutes. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is starting to look more and more bearish, right? You see price accumulating, but refuses to go any higher while sweeping out these highs. We are saving these lows for later. So every time we take out a high, I'm looking to see how price responds. And you see this slam lower. I was thinking that this down close candle could start a move higher, but now we're breaking that range, closing through it. Let's draw up both charts. Excuse me. This could be the setup here. So you have 11 to 11:30. What do you notice? We have this push higher and we completely start flipping that bullish profile here. So this turns into a bearish range. All right. And the same over here. So price can maintain this bearish range. This candle was at 15. This candle was at 15. So the last 15 minutes of that candle, I'm looking at this low here for a potential short. All right. Drag this here. 15. Make it red to black. All right. So the game plan would be the same as always, right? Now that I have a bearish 5-minute zone, tapping into a higher time frame bearish zone with clear liquidity below, I am looking for price to trade back into this range here and break structure. So price trend into here and then start breaking structure, something like that. I'll be looking for an entry to take it lower. But first, you have to see that breaking structure. So this is as clean as it would get here. The typical push in this zone, create a short-term low, make a high, break that short-term low, and then trade lower. 5-minute zones. Let's see if there was something bullish about this, it would be here. But as I mentioned, I'm just not a bullish person this year. The shorts are going to pay out much more than the buys. So naturally, if the shorts are on the table, I will look for the shorts to play out. And that would be the best trade idea here. So let's see if we can break structure. Right now, this is fine. If we can break this short-term low right here, that would even be a good start to lower. You know, something like that. But at the same time, this is not the best volume. The price action is trash. It's just bad, bro. And I hate that we have to deal with this as traders. We already have enough to worry about. And then the market decides, I don't want to move. I don't want to go anywhere today. It's a scam. It's been chopping literally since 4 a.m., bro. It's been in this same range since 4 a.m. Unbelievable. I love these bearish gaps here. We are holding this 30-minute candle open price right here. If I make this like a dotted line or something. We've been holding this bearish candle open price really nicely. We got the sweep, we got the flip. Saw a lot of YouTube traders get destroyed in this price action, guys. So patience, you know, it can be underestimated, but it's mandatory. Markets are lame majority of the time. So you have to be careful, my friends. But so far for me, no trades today, no trade yesterday. It's just been annoying price action, but maybe we get this short here. I love how long it's been taking to set up. As long as these levels continue to hold in here, it's like you get that inducement, right? Where price accumulates in front of this bearish area. We sweep that high, push down into a break of structure, and we're looking for price to continue underneath this black line right here. And then this 5-minute zone from earlier was set at, I would say like here, first 15 minutes. So I would say something like that. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, should be pretty much breaking that level soon. 5-minute. Yeah. Here was 15-minute. Yeah, so this has already been broken, which is a sign of weakness. At 5 minutes on, yeah. Perfect. Perfectos. I just need to see price break structure. So this low right here that I have highlighted, if we can get underneath that low, that'll be the start of what I'm looking for. All right, so let's see. I'll add an alert here. See if price can get underneath there. If so, then this order block right here becomes a key reference for lower. So let's see. All right, there we go. There goes that level being broken, alerts going off. I want to enter this trade somewhere around this black line or somewhere off of this order block here or order block here. All right, so the trade idea is coming to life. I will give this a stab if price can retest any of these. It's early, it's only 11:45. So we should drive back up into here based on how slow price action has been. ES, same thing. And ES looks a lot weaker somehow, right? We see ES fail to take out this high. So on that note, I should be shorting ES here. Let's see. Make sure this level is correct. Doesn't look like it is. We had this order block right here. 15 minutes and then the second 15 minutes. First 15 minutes. Second 15. All right, yeah. That works. Mark off both just because and then boom. Yeah. So I'll be looking to short ES here. Man, I hope it doesn't run away. If it runs away, I'm gonna sign out for today. All I'm looking for is just a retest. This is the first break of structure. Oh my goodness. It should pull back though. I'm simply gonna set an alert right here and walk away, bro. I can't keep watching these charts. Something about watching the candles makes you do stuff, do stupid things, right? It gets in your head, makes you think, oh, this is gonna run away. I should short it right here. And then 5 minutes later, it's way back up here, right? You know what I mean? So I'm looking to short ES here. Nice rejection from any of these levels. I would be looking to short it. YM, same thing. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Everything is lower at the moment. And my draw is going to be this low here. And I would honestly go as far as previous day low, weekly open. So I won't even do those. Yeah, I'm looking to draw here. And let's see if we get an alert. Yeah, we broke structure underneath here. Yeah, bro. I need to see this hit right here. At least this order block. If not, I'm walking away happily. All right, cool. Cool. I'll screenshot this, drop it in the Discord. I'm sorry, not Discord. Drop it in the chat room, see if this ends up playing out. And there goes the selling pressure without me, bro. Some stuff is like, how do you play these trades, bro? I understand, all right, but this is your first breaking structure, right? When you see this bearish zone here, this is your first drive into it. Unless you say this is your breaker structure. Maybe that's your breaker structure, huh? Very subtle, huh? Let's see. No, bro. Yeah, no. No. If I'm looking for a breaker structure, I'm looking for price to take out something that maybe that is. It has to be. It looks like that's what it is. This drive here is your first move lower. We push up, make a high. We take out the low. and then price fills in this gap and tries to trade lower, but I can't put up with it. So I'm actually happier just not taking any trades because when price tries to just be so weird, bro, look at it. You want a short, right? So where if you're watching this and you're saying for sure I want to look for a short in here, where is your short opportunity? Unless you just trade off an inversion, bro. I might have to become an inversion trader. That's the only thing I see here. You see this easy inversion, price pushing to the red zone and then immediately flips. This gap gives you a BPR, right? Maybe that's what the sauce is. Maybe that's the method. Just trade inversions and hope for the best. You get a nice inversion BPR here. Very clean. Other than that, there's no real entry. For me, I like to wait for price to break structure when I'm looking for a certain type of trade. So here we trade into it. I just need price to take out a valid low. This low right here put in a nice move up. So I want to see that broken. We break it and then we never retest. We break it here and we never retest. We break here and we don't retest much at all either. So maybe I need to go back test. Maybe a BPR is the best entry. Wait for price to enter your strike zone and then give you an inversion with the BPR. That right there is the only entry, literally. And it's flushing straight to targets right now. If you were to take this, wait for the BPR to show rejection, stop above the swing, you're already floating 2R, 1.8R. You know, I'm only going for 1.5 typically. So let me actually go look at my previous trades and see if there's any BPRs. If so, then that's an easy adjustment, right? I can easily add that to my notes. But I don't think that's the case. I think today is just being trash, bro. But I don't think it's over. It's just a matter of does it pull back? If it pulls back up into here and shows me what I want to see, I'll short it. You know what I mean? But why is price in such a hurry, bro? This sucks, man. This week, this has been the case for me this week though. Every trade idea I like, it just won't let me get in. So hey, I guess that's the theme for this week. I'm gonna go look at my trades going into this week and see what oh wow. All right. First trade I see a BPR. Let's go back to the entire month of January and see what we get here. January enters the zone. No BPR whatsoever. Well, actually, there is a BPR here. Maybe I need that 30-second chart. That 30-second chart may be the sauce right now. I don't see a BPR, but I do see an inversion. One second. BPR. Push through it. BPR. I guess I could add that to my notes here. Let me see. Oh, anyways, like price is actually gonna push back. Look at that. Good job. All right, so I'm looking for a short here off of a strong rejection here I'm cool with the short. Maybe a closure back underneath this 930 price here. I'm cool with that. And I'll just put my stop above one of these order blocks, maybe the second order block. You got one right here, 7 points away. Then you have one at 12 points away. If I get in there, 12 points, and just target this, that's a beautiful trade idea. Good RR, good risk, good stop loss placement. Yeah, let's see if that gives us a strong close underneath here. 680, I'm sorry, 68.70 would be my strike price. 68.70, 12-point stop, 8 micros. Perfect. All right. Let's see here. Bro, that BPR is actually showing up quite a bit in my notes here. I'm surprised I haven't noticed. I don't really like fair value gaps for an entry, inversion fair value gaps. So maybe that's why I haven't noticed, but 68.70. All right, yeah, let me short that before it tries to run. Yes. 12 points, right? Yeah, 8 micros. All right. TP is going to be about 17. All right, cool. So I'm in that short layer and I'm about to walk away, guys. I don't even want to watch this. I don't even want to watch this. About 12 and a half point stop, or maybe 13 just to, yeah, that's perfect. And I'm just looking for the weekly open here, guys. And that's going to do it for me. 1.29R. I could target this previous daily low here, which I should, but it's only what, an extra $100, 680 to 780. So yeah, not that big of a deal. And that's going to be my take here. I think we should be safe above here. I like this black line as resistance, and then I like the level up above it just in case price wants to play hard to get here on these shorts. My stop is above a few levels here. And I'm looking for this weekly open to be hit on ES. This first bullish area right here was very, very weak. We tapped into this higher time frame level. We tapped into midnight price, and we showed exactly what I wanted to see at this level. So the shorts are by far, you know, acceptable in my book. Everything I needed to see was pretty much laid out. And then we got this pullback with the rejection off of this black line here, which was the game plan, right? We planned this trade, waited for the trade, and now you just enter the trade and walk away. I will check on this later, set some alerts down here. And then also, I do need some food. So we'll see how this plays out. I'll check back later. All right, so I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. It is 12:30. If you want to see how this trade plays out, I will post it in the chat room. Here goes the link to the chat room. I did not expect price to get back up into this area, so this looks sketched out already, but set and forget is the vibes. Once I see everything I need to see, I could have taken it here. And like I said, this BPR has gotten my attention. I did not notice it before, but now that I've seen it, it's hard to unsee it. And all of my other trades this year have shown a BPR as a potential entry opportunity. So this is definitely going in my notes. BPR. All right. So I'm going to download these, copy this. And like I said, if you want to see the results of this trade, I will share them in the chat room whenever the trade is complete. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I am out of here. Let's see if this ends up free falling or not. Catch you guys tomorrow, same time, 9:25. Be safe, guys. God bless.